guys, welcome back to MomovalltradesDIY. This is Tia here, and I am going to show you how to make these adorable farmhouse style pillow trees. So without any further ado, let's get in the video. First up, we're going to start with taking our fabric and folding it in half. Then we're going to take our writing material and trace a tree on it. If you're not comfortable with tracing a tree freehand, then you can just take something that you can trace your tree on it. If you are using a fabric with any print on it, then I suggest you to do both sides on the back side. And you will find out why we'll do this, because once we are done hot gluing, then we're going to, make it inside out. And you will see once we get there. Now what you'll have to do at this part, you have to be pretty gentle. We don't want to tear the fabric or do anything that's going to disturb the project. So all we have to do is just be a bit careful and just carefully, take our finger or just take something that you can easily poke it for the sides, because we don't want to hurt or mess up our tree. Now onto our small tree. As I said, you can just take a piece of paper and trace it. Over here, it's demonstrated for you. And I am using a needle over here, so then I don't have to, while I'm cutting, it just doesn't fall off. So as you can see here, I am going to now cut the little tree. Now what I'm about to show you is a different way than the previous one, and what you can do is that you can take the side that you want to see. After gluing, we glued that side, and you'll see what I'm doing. So what's happening here is that I'm going to take these both sides, stick them up, and then I'm going to attach them with the hot glue gun. Now, I forgot to mention this, but make sure that we glue all sides and that there's no empty spaces. So then once we flip this inside out, we don't have any extra gaps. And if you do have any extra gap, then that's not a problem. All you gotta do is just fill in it with the hot glue gun. Another thing to let you know is that on the bottom, we have to keep it open so then we can stick the wooden dowel in it. Speaking of wooden dowels, I got my wooden dowels from Dollar Tree. What you have to do is cut one wooden dowel big and one small. As you can see here, we are now stuffing it with the fluff. And you have to be a little careful so that we can get it on all sides, and make sure that it's not uneven, because some sides are low and other sides are a little bit, out. We just want everything to be completely even. Now I'm going to take my hot glue gun and make an even smaller gap inside, so that it's easier for us to stick our wooden dowels in it. Since I am going for a high-end look, I am recommending you to take the fabric and fold it inside and then hot glue it.
Up my appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it.
is just checking if they are the appropriate size for the trees. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my base. I already had this piece of wood laying around my house and I decided to use it. If you don't have this any piece of wood, then you can just go to Dollar Tree and they have something which is a wooden panel. So you can just use something like that and it can be your base too. Other types of bases that you can use can also be cardboard and cork. And for the tassels, all you gotta do is put one on the top and bottom. Once you've done that, as you can see here, I'm going to take my dowel and put some hot glue on the tippity top and then stick it into the tree. Then close up the opening. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the base and hot glue it on it. On this part you may need just a little help or you can just do it with both hands, one by one. Put your hand on the first tree and then hot glue it onto the bottom and make sure it is straight. Do the same with the bottom one too. All what I wanted to do was just cover the hot glue with our previously made wood stain. And you're done. This Christmas DIY has cuteness written all over it. You can also customize this any way you want. You can put the tassels on the top, on the sides, anywhere, and use a different fabric. I decided to use a plaid fabric because I want to go for a farmhouse style. Whatever you are comfortable with. So that's a wrap up of our video, and please leave a like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my Instagram. Bye!